This is the paper template that I made, the sheet, and I'm just going to now cut it out and lay it on the layout here to replace these temporary ones, and also just laid out on the ground here the track for the station area. As you can see, all the dropper wires soldered onto the track, which I'll then need to, once it's placed, drill the holes and feed them through. And because this is quite thick, this board here, I'm going to drill bigger holes in them and then feed the dropper wires through these, so I can easily access it from underneath. This was, when I did the dropper wires here, these were easier because it's just going through one level, if you will. But here it's got to go through this, and then trying to feed it through that is going to be difficult. So I'll have to feed them through the top level first, and then feed them through the bottom level before cutting and fixing the board into its final place. I'm not such a great cameraman, so I won't be able to film all of this. So let me get on with that now, and we'll see the results. Well, finally, after a long day of work and wiring, that's the track in. Dropper wires in, not connected up underneath, not permanently. I'm going to connect them up temporarily in a minute to test the track. The bridge isn't back, but that can easily be put back into position because I've not fastened down this section of track here. It's only fastened there at the end, so I can easily move it, slide the bridge in once I've finished weathering it. But so I'm just going to temporarily wire in the power and test this all out. I've just got that section of track for the siding in. I'm not sure if it's just going to be straight or I'm just going to curve it around to have it go basically from here into the corner. I don't know yet because I haven't got a freight shed that I need for that. Just a little rural freight shed of some sort. I've not seen anything really at the moment that takes my fancy, so I'll keep on looking. Pretty sure I'll find something soon, but that's not necessary at the moment. So let me just wire this up temporarily, and then we'll give it a test. Well, here we are. Track's been given a bit of a clean. I've got an engine set up. I've temporarily wired in the power to all the droppers. So let's see how it goes. Here we have a BR212. Come across where the bridge should be. A curve, and then into what will be the station platform. Can stop, and then carry on over what will be the other bridge. Reverse direction. It's a bit difficult at the moment because I'm using my multi-mouse to control it while I'm filming. But so far so good. Really pleased with how that's turned out. A lot of hard work today to get to this stage. As you can see, I've got the point motors in as well. So, but they're not wired. They're not wired in yet. That'll be a little while yet. And then just got to finish the little siding. And now that I've got the exact track geometry here where it's going over the bridge, I can start on this part. And if you can see the line that I marked, pretty good what I calculated where it would be. I think it's just slightly out, but that's not going to be a problem, as it won't be this long straight here. This will be the bridge, the girder bridge, to approximately here. This bit may still be cut back, I'm not sure how much, but once it reaches here, it's going to curve around. So, all in all, a good day's work. I've got my other tablet switched on now, so hopefully I can film and test a few more trains at the same time. So I've got my BR70 on the little siding. So let's see. I think we'll have to give the track a bit of a clean. It's not so good. But not bad for a first run, I have to say. Not bad at all. Slows down a little bit now. I wonder why that is. I'll have to check that, obviously. I also have my hang on a second, I'm just trying to find it. Here we go. My little glass casting. So let's try that as well. If there are any issues, this one will definitely highlight them, because it's one of the shortest wheelbase engines that I've got. So that's, to me, always a good tester for anything on the track. And that one has done that without any issues whatsoever. So I wonder if the other engine, we can check the wheels and see if they're clean. And changing direction. I'm just going to quickly change the point there. It's all wired in. I'm going to have to do that manually. Let's see if that can get into that siding without any issues. And it does. So it's just that point. So I need to investigate that. I'll be back with you soon. Okay. Actually I had to take the whole point out, unsolder the dropper wires and remove the base plate from it, because inside it wasn't these Trix points, if you've ever taken one apart, they have looks like a copper slider that goes across, and that was dirty and not making proper contact. So fingers crossed, this should now be working after I've given it a good clean. So traveling a bit fast, but there we go. And that was okay in that direction. And in the other direction should be okay. So hang on, I need my trusty screwdriver to be able to switch that point. As I need to wire them up, because they are quite awkward to switch when you have the point motors built in underground or for underfloor. Okay, so let's try this and see, fingers crossed, if that works. That's actually going quite slowly. Yes, it seems to be working now. I will do a lot of testing, various locos, before I do any ballasting. So that looks good. Right, so what I'm going to do now is get that one. And again, I need to switch the point. Let's get the little diesel running and see if that, is that point switched? Yep, it is. Okay. Oh, fast. Yeah. So, all in all, first tests relatively successful apart from the point, but I will, as I said, do some more. Track needs cleaning for sure. Let's see if I can get another little steam engine in there. Right, where is the control for it? No. And there we go. Oh, no, this point is not successful. What's going on here? I think that's dirty wheels on this engine. Because that's gone over there, no problem. So, all in all, quite successful, I think. Just have to wire in the points so I can start switching them, and then work on this section here. So, quite pleased with the progress done today. Okay, keep watching for updates, more to follow. Thanks, bye. Well, another day, and there's a problem. When the point, when I switch it, this, as you can see, occasionally goes in, but not all the time. Maybe I can show it a little bit clearly. One way, it's fine. On the other, it's not going across. Don't know what the issue is, but I'm going to have to take the point out and have a look. I suspect there could be something catching on the inside. Maybe I didn't put it back together the right way when I cleaned it. So basically I'm going to have to unscrew the track. It's not a great problem to do, and just unsolder some of the dropper wires, and then I can have a proper look. So that's my job this morning. Okay, first of all, update on this point. I've had to replace it. The point just wasn't functioning correctly, intermittently, and once it's ballasted in, I really don't want to have any problems with it, because it's going to be difficult to remove. So what I've done, I've replaced it with another one from my layout. So I will have to get a new one to replace the one. It's one of the ones into my fiddle yard storage area, so it's not a big deal at the moment. The issue was when you throw the switch, the blades weren't moving across enough, and in one direction that wasn't a problem, but trains coming in the other direction constantly derailed, so that's gone. Apart from that, everything is the way I want it to be. Now the only other thing that I have discovered while doing the testing is the length of the platform. For this rural station, I've got a little train here with 2 passenger wagons, and as you can see, it's just a little bit too big for the length of the platform. So the question I'm considering at the moment is, do I extend the length of this by approximately this much, 50 millimeter straight, something like that, and move everything along here. The issue I have with that is then this point will actually effectively be here at the edge, and that is extremely close to where the bridge would start. Now, I'm not sure that would work. I mean, the other alternative is that I just don't run or stop trains in the station here that are that length. I do have these shorter passenger wagons, and I've got other passenger wagons that are shorter as well, so I could have smaller passenger trains stopping here. So I'm going to give that some thought before I decide what to do. So next job, I've still got to connect those dropper wires and drill the hole through the boards for them. But that's I can do that anytime. So at the moment it's just really some testing. I want to make sure everything is working perfectly before I start the next stage, which will be the ballasting of the track up here. And I mean, there's a gap in the board here but I can fill that up. I might make that a small rise and then gently sloping down, as I've said before, to the main line down there. That's where my crossing will go. That I've shown you before, the kit that I bought. And I actually just placed the pieces there, so that's how it's going to sit approximately, which I think looks quite good. I might move it slightly to the left, but that'll be where the crossing goes. That's where you get access to the station here and a few other buildings over here. And I was thinking of curving this platform up there to make it longer, but I'm not sure that would actually look right. I'd rather use the space there for some landscaping, etc. And obviously the freight shed that needs to go there. Also, I've been thinking about a small coaling depot, just a couple of coal bunkers or whatever. Whether that would make this too crowded, I don't know. Again, something else I need to think about. But yeah, that's where I am at the moment. As I said, some more testing to be done. And if you just bear with me, I'm going to get my other controller and I'll do some more testing just now and film that so you can see how everything looks. Okay, so let's see this one moving off. Back. You can see if I stop it there, enough room for something to come up to this platform here. It's way too close here, so I'm still not sure about the length of the platform, whether to extend it or not. Right, now I'm going to have this one come across. Let's move this up a little bit. It's a bit of a pain having to manually switch the points at the moment, but hopefully I can get wired up. So let's select it. Where is it? There we go. And this piece of track here is dirty. Clean it properly as well. But it's just a test piece. You can see extremely close, even when I move that one up. After sort of replacing that point, everything moves across it now very smoothly indeed. Let me just reverse that. let's test something else. Where is it? Oh, that one there. And that'll be this. See, it's too close, too close. So, yeah, this doesn't work for me. I need to do something about that. Nope, not coupled properly. What's happened there? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so just need to do some tidying up now before I start on the next bit of work. But as I said before, very pleased with how that's coming along. It's just a case of walking out. Or, no, I'm not walking out because I know what I'm doing. It's doing this, and I think that will be the next stage, is removing some of that track there so I can put my flex track in and have it join up here. And if I do this right, I think I can get away with just one piece of flex track for that. But we'll see how we get along in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.